Hey y'all, Nate here with Nate's Interactive Auto, and today we're going to be doing your guys' request. You chose it, water or gas. Well, it looks like the winner was gas. So I'm going to use this for this old gas can. This has a screen in the funnel. This should help protect from any contaminants that may get inside the intake. We're going to be cleaning off the intake valves. So let's go ahead and add our gasoline. Now we have our gasoline. Let's go ahead and move on to the next step. Alright, let's go ahead to the next step. We want to open it up where we can access the air filter box so we can spray directly past the throttle body and see if just regular gasoline alone can clean intake valves on a direct injection engine. So as you can see, I have my strange little hood prop. That's because it's raining, but we're going to get this video done regardless. Next, let's go ahead and put some gloves on. We don't want this gasoline getting on us. Now that we have our gloves on, the next step, you want to go ahead, make sure you have a safety precaution if you try this, but disclaimer, do this at your own risk. I'm not recommending you do this. This can be dangerous, so have something for safety nearby. Now let's go ahead and pump our sprayer up. Let's hope this sprayer can handle the gasoline. It's time for us to get spraying. Remember guys, make sure you do this in short bursts. You may also need to raise your RPM up. I show how to do this in other videos. As you can see, I'm extending the sprayer out so you guys can see a little better, but I will be putting the sprayer past the throttle plate as far as possible. This way I don't lose any gas and I don't have this drip all over the place. So as you can see, we may need to raise the RPM up just a little bit more. Remember to do this in short bursts. This will help from killing the engine out, but also raising the RPM will help from doing anything like that. So you guys make sure and do short bursts. Are we getting any smoke out of the tailpipe? Well, let's find out. Wouldn't appear that we're getting any smoke out, not just yet anyways, but we're just only begun. Trying to extend it farther inside to the throttle plate. This way we don't have anything dripping. As I said earlier, not only could it start a fire, but it can damage plastics. I mostly do this outside of the filter intake so that you guys are able to see it. How much of this stuff should you use? Well, if you do decide to do this, I suggest you start out with a small amount. And there, how you go from there, like I say, do it at your own risk, but I would try using a small amount. If I was going to do this test, then I would check out the results, see if I could tell a difference. If you don't have a camera of any kind, that's fine, just check it out, see how your idle is. That's one really good way to tell. Well guys, it still looks like we don't have much exhaust smoke coming out. I've seen just a little. Well guys, I've used quite a bit. I used about a quart of gasoline, so I'm really excited. Let me know in the comments below. You guys think this is actually going to work? Will regular gasoline do the job? I mean, it does keep an engine from having this problem in the first place most of the time. So, will this actually help? Drop a comment below and let me know what you think. Also, make sure and let us know what the next video idea you have is. So, come up with some suggestions and we'll take a vote to see what comes up next. Let me know what you guys would love to see tried out. I'm really excited to hear, because the experience from everyone else, I'm sure all of us together can find out what actually works best. So guys, make sure you put everything back in the reverse order in which you took it apart. Guys, let's go ahead and see what happened before using the gasoline. So let's dive right in. So guys, valve number 1, let's see how bad this really looked. Now, that's pretty bad. There's definitely a tall task. So valve number 1. Valve number 2, well, it's definitely just as bad. Valve number 3, oh yeah, it's definitely pretty bad. And last of all, valve number 4, yeah, this one looks rough as well. Well, let's see if this stuff really helps out. Well guys, you can take it for a quick 10-minute drive if you'd like on the highway. That's what I always do. So let's go ahead and dive into the results. Okay guys, valve number 1. Well, what do you think? Can you tell a difference? Let's move on to valve 2. Valve number 2, oh wow. You know, I've noticed this before when using chemicals. It seems like the path in which the air and everything travels, also the fuel would have traveled in this case, it really does make a difference in those areas first. So we can see some improvement. Valve number 3. Oh wow, I can see a little bit of carbon buildup removed. So, how well did this perform? Make sure you let me know what you guys think. Like I always say, I hate to give my opinion too much. You know, I just like to put out a little bit of insight like everyone else. Valve number 4. Well, what do you guys think? Do you think this also helped valve number 4? Alright guys, as always, thank you for watching with Nate's Interactive Auto.